Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we are focusing our lens on a piece of machinery that, well, you're using right at this very second. We're going to uncover a truly mind-blowing fact about our own biology. It's something so incredibly fundamental to who we are, yet it operates completely behind the scenes without us ever really noticing. I'm talking about the high-voltage human mind and the sheer staggering power it takes just to keep the whole shebang running. Section 1, the light bulb question. A voracious appetite. Okay, let's dive into this. We almost always think of our bodies as these, engines, right? Burning fuel to help us walk, run, or lift heavy things. But what about the organ sitting quietly inside our skulls? It doesn't flex like a bicep, it doesn't pump blood like a heart, and it doesn't even inflate with air like a lung. Yet, its appetite is absolutely voracious. Did you know that your brain uses more energy than a light bulb? Just picture that for a second. The literal light bulb, the universal age-old symbol for having a bright idea, is actually outpowered by the very organ having the idea. No way, right? But it's a phenomenal way to visualize what's happening inside your head right now. There's this constant humming electrical storm of activity, burning brighter and drawing more power than the glow illuminating your room. Section 2, the energy imbalance. Weight versus power. So moving on to the core of our explainer today, we really need to look at the stunning, literal contrast between our brain's physical size and its massive appetite. To really grasp the magnitude of that whole light bulb comparison, we have to look at the physical reality of the brain compared to the rest of the body. That tiny, almost imperceptible 2% slice, that represents your brain's share of your total body weight. The vast majority, the other 98%, is literally everything else. Your heavy bones, your sprawling muscles, your vital organs, and your skin. Physically speaking, the brain is just a tiny, tiny fraction of the whole. It's incredibly small when you weigh it against the entire human machine. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the hidden reality behind that tiny mass. Because despite making up merely 2% of your physical weight, your brain is demanding and consuming around 20% of your body's total energy. Think about that staggering leap for a second. 2% of the mass taking up 20% of the fuel. And this brilliantly illustrates the ultimate David versus Goliath dynamic happening inside you right now. On one side, we have a minuscule 2% of body weight. On the other side, a gargantuan 20% energy usage. It's wildly disproportionate. Actually, scratch that. It practically redefines efficiency and power consumption in biological terms. Your brain is just punching so far above its weight class. So the absolutely crucial point to remember here is this. Even though it makes up only about 2% of your body weight, your brain uses around 20% of your body's energy. Let that sink in for a moment. Every single time you breathe, eat, and process fuel, a massive 1/5 of all that energy totally bypasses your heavy muscles and vital organs, surging straight up to power that tiny 2% command center. Section 3, Incredible Facts, a conclusion. So, as we start to wrap things up here, it really makes you step back and enthusiastically appreciate everything we've just learned. It completely changes how you think about your daily energy, doesn't it? When we feel absolutely exhausted after a long day of deep thinking, studying, or, just problem solving, this incredible energy imbalance is exactly why. Our biology is full of these hidden, high-voltage wonders that operate completely out of sight. I just have to ask you, isn't that amazing? We constantly underestimate the sheer power of our own biology. We look at massive machines and supercomputers with awe, but the most wildly impressive, energy-hungry processor is sitting right there, decoding these very words as I speak them. If you found this explainer on your high-voltage mind as fascinating as I did, definitely comment below with your thoughts and follow for more incredible facts. Let me leave you with this final thought. If your tiny 2% brain is burning brighter than a light bulb right now, what brilliant idea are you going to power with it next?